little bit about my soapbox is I hate watching sports and seeing athletes caught out of position. And we always talk about elite athletes and high performers, and I think a lot of our elite athletes become elite athletes because there's a genetic separation, no doubt. And I think that we can ultimately make our athletes more efficient. That's why we spend so much time in the weight room. That's why we spend so much time on the pitch. Because we feel that as ourselves as coaches. Well, I feel that way when it comes to motor skill acquisition as well. I don't sit there and assume they're these great performers because they're at the elite level. It means nothing to me. Now, first bullet, this presentation is everybody will have access to it. I apologize, I get a little bullet heavy on a couple of these slides. I'm gonna skip over the bullets that I feel are not as important so I can get to the things that have a little more meat. However, the very first bullet, to be a better specialist, you need to be a better generalist. This is coming from a mentor of mine, Stephen Plisk. Stephen Plisk, I was fortunate enough to travel with him a lot and listen to him talk about periodization programming, and he would always say this statement. He would always say this, and I'd sit in the front row going, yeah, that's awesome, that's so profound. I was like, what the hell does that mean? And after about the 20th time of hearing it, I'm like, oh shit, here's what it means. In my general subjects that make up our field, if I can be better at my anatomy, my biomechanics, my biochemistry, my physics, my programming, planning, periodization, if I can be better at all those general subjects, I can be a better specialist for my athletes. It allows me to zero in on my target better, triangulate on my target better. So I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if there's a way I can do that with movement. And you'll see that in a second. When it comes to movement, we have so many things that are called movement. Okay, when we look at that elephant again, oh, you know, I teach movement. Well, no, you teach a screen and then you do a lot of lunging patterns and a lot of yoga. That's not movement to me. That's a part of it. At the end of the day, how can we make our athletes more efficient on the field of play? So why teach our athletes calculus if they haven't mastered addition and subtraction? It goes back to fundamentals. We say it all the time. It comes down to fundamental practice and doing those small things over and over again. But get online, get on YouTube, get on all those social media fronts, and you see anything but that. You see drills that are truly non-specific. Truly non-specific.